Brooklyn is in the building right now. Had Love runs Penthouse right now.
Alright.
First of all, let us know what you're up to right now on the spot.
I'm at the franchise report. That's what I'm doing right now.
Get to the mic, baby.
I'm at the franchise report right
cool.
now. I brought a Providence cosign. I don't have conversations no more without proof. So I always got to keep proof with me. This is my proof. Zine, tell them who you are.
Zine, long residence of Providence, born and raised. Happy to be here with the franchise report.
Born and raised, what high school?
I can't lie. Went to St. Ray's for 2 years before I got kicked out.
I'll give it to you.
And then I finished at Hope High.
Alright, I'll give it to you.
Blue Wave.
Go in the state, though.
Blue Wave. So listen, look.
Hold on. For the record, you heard what they said. They know Zine.
Yeah.
So my cosign is good. I'm at a 730 credit score.
He's good.
730 credit score.
Because he's honest, because St. Ray's wasn't that popping at school, but shouts to Ubi. Yeah. He did his thing. My question is, people hate because they're like, you know what? How did these niggas come from New York and take over the entertainment life? Dre, Brooklyn, whatever name we want to go by tonight, how did it happen?
You said niggas, I'm just one person.
No, he has like 9 names though. He has like 9 names.
That's why the credit score's so high.
First of all, what name are we following? What name do we follow?
Follow how? I mean,
I've never heard of that name. You see?
All right. Listen. So this is the ultimate breakdown, right? Right. If you know my son's name, with my child, if you know my son's name, then you know me as Dre.
Okay, guys.
Right? If you know me from you coming to the club and you need a VIP, or you think if you talk to me in the club, my bartender, waitress might see you and think you important. You know, like when the lights come on, a nigga dab you up smiling, like you know me as Baby Track. If you know me when I used to be driving around, going out, and a lot of people who know me as Brooklyn know me from that, because when we just started, like I got a lot of cosigns, like Marky. When Marky met me, it was Brooklyn, but that as we got cooler, you know, the name affiliation changed. You understand what I'm saying? So like that's pretty much the breakdown. The other 4 names y'all not gonna know. It's 7 personalities. It's 7 personalities.
7 personalities.
I just got Zine. That's it.
Alright, so let me ask you a question. What made it so easy for you niggas to come here and succeed?
Okay, first of all, for the record, now when we say niggas, like niggas did not come here. Meaning New York niggas, meaning me and my family, because this is the big misconstrued thing. The people that y'all see me with, my close-knit entity, that's my family. Like I'm talking about like family, like you eat boogers family. Like I'm talking about like real deal, like that's not like some
from RI.
That's not no gang shit. That's not no getting money shit. Like
from Rhode Island.
I'm talking about the guys you see me that's around me that's from New York. Now I'm talking about the guys like, and I'm not gonna maybe all of them won't want they name names, but if you know me, you know where they are. Like everybody knows the infamous my cousin Jack. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like these guys, like you know what I'm saying? Like these guys are not like into party life. Like these guys are like my family. Like you understand what I'm trying to tell you? Like right now, if Jack's son is in a problem, I'm not fucking interview. I'm leaving. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? Like it's not a relationship there other than family. That's the ties. But for the record, to answer that question, I didn't come from anywhere and bring them, and we didn't control anything. Zine, shout out A-Dub, shout out Rayel, shout out DJ Big Ness, shout out Go DJ. Like they was here already, and they was already controlling me from day one. Like I didn't do anything. Nah. You niggas came to Love and brought a whole different type of dancing with chicks. This is why we needed to have this discussion. All right.
Euphoria. You forgot Euphoria.
Give me something else. Give me something else.
No. This is the real deal. I've been out here 5 years. In the 5 years I've been out here, when I first came out here, I met DJ Ruckus.
Yep.
Now, DJ Ruckus at the time, from when I met him to how y'all know him, is I caught him at that awkward time when the DJ thing wasn't really working. Like, he was jumping into doing something that nobody else has ever done out here that I've seen. He was jumping into doing the Roxy thing. So, me going out to the clubs, they didn't come from my affiliation with Rutgers. I went out to the club because I like to go out. I'm from New York. 7 days a week, 5 o'clock in the morning. I'm not even gonna go back into that for the shit end up on the internet. But whoever know me, you see the Penthouse video, there's certain things that I do. While Ruckus was working on doing the concert thing, I realized, you know, because Ruckus would be buried in music fiend, and I'd be over there, and I want to go fuck with some bitches, chill, drink. You can't do that at music fiend.
Right there.
You can't do that music fiend. That wasn't there music fiend. So
I told him.
So I would go out, and that's how I started to meet people. But when I started to go out, the guys that I mentioned, they was already throwing these events and going at all these different clubs, and I was going to them. Now I'm talking about like clubbing. I'm not talking about like shows or like I'm not talking about no fete or no like Throwback Thursday shit. I'm talking about like these niggas, the young boys, was relevant to what was going on in the time. Like they had the women, they had the VIPs, they had the car scene, like they had the cool kids that was coming out. And they from here and they was doing this. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it was a gap where it was open because Ruckus, who at the time that I thought, when I first come to Rhode Island, he was leading that music life, and his music industry thing was more of like the big dogs playing the background, and then let me just bring like larger artists to this, like the local scene. Like July 5th, we did the Fresh Montana thing. Me personally, the best show I've ever seen in Providence in the last 5 years. And right underneath that is an MTV show. Like that was one of the hugest things. Like Ruckus took something that nobody was doing but previous to that, because I was out here bored, and he really, really made everyone in Rhode Island, and so not only Rhode Island, the South Shore, Mass, Connecticut. He brought everybody in this like region of New England together, and he made history. Like,
You're still dodging my question. What the fuck did you and Jack do coming from New York to Rhode Island to say, you know what, we got to do this to take over that entertainment life? You got the Friday night, you got the Saturday night, you got the go-go dances. They're not even getting naked, my nigga. Like, what did you guys realize that we wasn't doing?
Yo,
why are you dodging that question?
I mean, in all.
Get in the mic.
In all.
No, we catch you some. We catch.
He's good on that mic.
No, you don't gotta answer. You don't gotta be that close to the
Because
mic
every
and catch
instance,
you
it's
some.
like all the time,
I'll
it's
admit, when
like,
you told
let me
me-
give it, hold on for a second. Let me give it 100. It's like,
You
yo,
got Euphoria first.
why do you
and
fuck
then-
with them New York niggas that fuck with Trey? It's like, you know what? Something about what they did that attracts Rhode Island to them. But I can't answer it.
The only reason
You're the only
why
niggas that can do it.
the only reason why I jumped on board was, yeah, we was doing these regular parties, but at the end of the day, people like variety, different type of things. So when I'm hearing a vision of someone from, you know, that had a vision, had a plan, and how to execute it, on something like, yo, we need to stop bringing artists. These people are just the same people, different clothes. You know what I'm saying? But when you throw a celebrity in there, and even if it's a C-class celebrity, you know what I'm saying? People want to, oh, let me party with them. Let me take a picture with them. Oh, it's something different. Oh, I like their picture. I can actually see them up close. You know what I'm saying? Then you add that with the whole, when you go down south, they have a club, they have the dances, the go-go dances, and they got food. You know what I'm saying? So at first, when he told me, I'm like, damn, I'm gonna get in trouble by wifey. Like, she ain't rocking with this. Asked him straight up. I'm like, wifey wasn't rocking it. But then I was just like, yo, listen, it's a great idea. It's a great opportunity. So at Love, when it was opportunity, he did it for like a solid month, had it rocking, hit me up, was like, yo, Zim, I need to take it to a certain number. Keep it real, the first 3 weeks, it was that got to that number, right?
Yeah, the
You
whole,
know what I'm
not just him.
Yeah.
When love was lust,
Yeah, yep.
the entire Rhode Island was not fucking with us.
Right.
I know.
Right.
And I'm speaking for hip hop community. I'm not speaking for the bachata community or the dembow community or the reggae community. When I say hip hop, because that's code word for black people. So when I say the hip hop community was not fucking with Club Lust at all. And I've done business with what y'all consider, what Rhode Island and New England considers the music industry. I've done business with them previous to Club Lust. And when I hit them up about Club Lust, franchise, is this being this podcast, he was one of them. A lot of guys was not open to that idea of clubbing. Like, I mean,
He's right.
that's what I did when I was
What did you see when it switched from lust to love?
No, it wasn't what was switched. What switched was me calling franchise repeatedly when DJs was wilding out, and franchise actually coming those Sundays when I couldn't find a DJ. The same thing with Zine, right? Yo, what switched was when my persistence with going at these niggas like I'm gonna create a culture for the nightlife. If you just jump on a wave, I wasn't taking no for an answer. So when things started to go more my way, meaning the way that I knew they had to be, how many times franchise gonna tell me no?
Listen.
How many times?
He got a point.
How many times? How many times?
You're making great points, which is so dodging my question. What did you do that nobody else? What did you do? Nobody else around was doing.
I like that.
That says, you know what? We're gonna drop to him.
What did you see?
You still got it. On a Friday, Saturday night, every club shut down. You're still running after everything. Yeah. What the fuck is it that you niggas is doing that?
I Frank Lucas the shit out this shit.
Frank Lucas.
I Frank Lucas the shit out this shit.
What's some of the obstacles? Because there's some obstacles that you.
I mean, cops sitting outside. Cops sitting outside.
That you've gone through right now to get to this point. Give us the rundown because I read the newspaper.
Yeah, listen.
Exactly.
I've seen the false claims.
Exactly.
Go Local Providence, listen, we had over 350 people at his birthday party opening night. And you got 300 minorities coming out chilling 2:30 in the morning in what they call the historic east side of Providence, where a lot of money, is invested into that place. Over 70% of
Hold on, I got something for you. I got something for you.
It's the truth. It's the truth. You know what I mean? So then you got, the local businesses around complaining about the situation. Supposedly there's a residential down the street, which is not, but they came knocking on our doors with bogus citations that we had to go to in front of board licensed members to figure that out. And this is how much they wanted us out. They got the mayor, they got him involved. Where
What did he do?
he forced the chairman at that time to resign for giving us an extension, and we was open that weekend. This is all, I don't know if you seen this, J-Mac? You said you've been reading the newspaper.
I heard about it.
You know what I'm saying? So they forced him to resign. I was in the courtroom that day when he resigned. I got that on video on my phone. They embarrassed the man over a penthouse. When I seen all this actions, and when you see all these white people in their Easter Day suits trying to shut you down, that's when you know you're doing a great job.
It's a fact.
That's when you know you're doing a great job. Where we're not gonna let you, belittle us and paint this picture. We're in a situation where we're trying to provide and do it the right way. You say don't sell drugs, don't rob, don't steal. So me, when I tell my mom, she came to the opening night the same day that I got engaged, I showed Mom, I'm part of a business, you know what I'm saying? This is something that you envision, and look where we're at. There's white people all around us. That's an accomplishment. But the white man don't want that, and I hate to make it racial like that, but that's the only thing that is logical, you know what I'm saying? Right. And at the end of the day, we did it the right way. We went through the right channels, we got the right permits, and now it's just they didn't expect the neighbors to be that upset, or they didn't foresee us successful. They thought, man, there's going to be a fight, there's going to be a shooting, there's going to be a stabbing, and none of that was happening.
There was a shooting, right?
There was a shooting, and it was down the street. Did you read if you read the headline?
It was not a shooting. It was not a shooting.
It wasn't a shooting, yeah.
No.
See what the newspaper do?
No, we just had a freestyle. Before we sat down. There was a freestyle here, and I was not privy to the couch yet. I was by the door. And that freestyle, I almost relapsed. I almost put my back to the wall and was looking for something.